welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, hey girl, welcome to the channel. Make sure you subscribe, join the fam. Trust me, you will love it here, so go ahead and join. If you are not new here, hey girl, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad to see your face. And yeah, if you haven't also already, make sure you follow me on all my social media sites. I'm gonna link everything down below in the description bar. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video. All right, so today's video is going to be a highly requested updated day in the life of a criminal justice student. I've uploaded a video about a year ago on my channel, basically doing a day in the life of a criminal justice student, and that is by far my most popular video on my channel. I'm gonna link a card to that video somewhere up here. YouTube be changing like every day, so I don't even know what a card gonna be, but it's gonna be somewhere in here. You could click that card, it'll take you straight to the video if you want to watch that before you watch this one, because this one is kind of an update, so it'll make sense to watch that one first. But if you want to watch this one first, that's totally fine as well. I will leave the link to the video to my other video down in the description bar, so you can watch it after you watch this one. So yeah, like I said, this is a update video, pretty much questions that I've been getting asked since I uploaded that video. I'm going to answer the most frequently asked questions from that video. A lot of people have been writing them in the comments underneath that video, also in my DMs, messaging me, a whole bunch of stuff, asking me for an update. So here I am giving you an update. So I got my notes right here, because I don't want to forget anything. So I wrote down some notes and some key points and some stuff that I just want to talk about in this video. So let's talk about it. The first thing I want to talk about is kind of like an update. This wasn't really a question, this was more so an update of what I'm up to now and where I am as far as school. So right now I'm still in school. I have one semester left, so that's one full year. So at the end of next year, well, towards the end of next year, I'll be graduating college with my associates in criminal justice. So it's been a long time coming, however that song go, y'all. We getting there. It's been trials and tribulations, it's been minor setbacks, it's been everything you can name has happened to me while I was in school. So I first started off as a part-time student. My first year I was going part-time because my workload, and then I just had a baby, so I was, you know, trying to juggle being a new mom plus school plus work. So I went part-time, and then after I got the hang of things, after like a year, I went full-time. So I was working full-time, being a full-time mom, being a full-time student, and yeah. And so I have 8 classes left. Why did I put the number 5 up? I have 8 classes left. I'm taking 4 this semester, and I'll be taking 4 next semester. So June 2022, May, June 2022, I will be graduating with my associates in criminal justice. Hallelujah. So 4 classes that I'm taking this semester, if anybody wants to know or is curious, I'm gonna just put it in here anyway. I'm taking investigation principle, criminology, courtroom procedures and interrogation, and crime scene investigation. So I don't want to get anybody confused, because in my last video I also was taking criminology. I dropped that class because the load on that class is just so much, like it's so much. That's like, criminology is like the meat and potatoes of your criminal justice degree. So that class is so tedious, so I dropped it and I decided to take it at a later date, which is now. I was gonna wait till next semester, but they don't offer it in like the summer, so I took it in the fall. So yeah, but like I said, the workload in that class is a lot. They expect a lot in that class. So if you do decide to take that class, or you're watching this and you're looking into like criminology, just know that you're going to be there full-time. When they say full-time, it's full-time. You're not going to give like 8-10 hours a week. It's that tedious, okay? It's like papers on papers, quizzes, tests, anything you could think of. Anything you could think of is in that class. So yeah, so I didn't want to confuse anybody, because my last video I showed y'all that I was taking criminology. I don't want y'all to be like, girl, you already said that. Girl, listen, okay? So yeah, and then the class that I love the most is courtrooms, procedures, and interrogation. Y'all, that class is so interesting. Like, I learned a lot about just basically how the courtroom works and how cases work when they're brought to the court. If y'all want a separate video on that, I to do that, but I love that class. And then my second favorite is my crime scene investigation class, because that's what I want to do after I finish school. We're gonna get into that. That's like another question that a lot of people ask me, but we're gonna get into that. But yeah, those are my 2 favorite classes. So that's just pretty much an update on where I am in school. And I am working full-time still. I have a new job. I work at a law firm. I've been working here for about a good year. It's been a year and some change I've been working here. I work at the law firm 4 days a week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday I work there. And it's a really small law firm in my area, very private. Basically I'm just like the receptionist, or like the front desk receptionist, administrative assistant, or like the I don't know, like just an assistant. So basically in the mornings I clock in, I get everything ready for the day, I get the rooms ready for clients when they want to meet with the attorneys. I book appointments for attorneys. I also book court dates, like when attorney has to be seen in court. I get coffee. Yes, I get coffee. I'm the coffee girl. I get coffee for myself when I get it for them, because they pay for it. So that's my period. So yes, I get coffee. So pretty much just like assistant duties. If y'all want like a day in the life video of me going to work, like a whole vlog, I could do that. Just leave a comment down below, and I don't think it'll be a problem, as long as I'm not like compromising anybody's information. I don't feel like it'll be an issue. And of course I'm not gonna show y'all or tell y'all where I work. I'll just show y'all the inside. But yeah, if y'all want a whole video or a whole vlog or a whole video of me explaining, then leave that down below in the comments too, and I'll do it. Another question I got asked as well was, why did I choose criminal justice? I chose to pursue a career in criminal justice for a number of reasons. One, I've always wanted to do something in criminal justice. Like, I've always seen myself doing something. It was me and my cousins. It was a bunch of us. We lived in a house together, and we always played cops and robbers. I was always the lawyer or the judge. Don't get it twisted. I was always her. I always try to get people out of jail, all that good stuff. So yeah, and then like I told my mom, like I didn't know like right then and there exactly what I wanted to be until I got like middle school, going into high school. I told my mom that I wanted to be like an attorney. So my mom, she's the type of parent that do everything in her power to help you succeed on what you want to do in life. And when you're younger, she's going to do everything to feed your imagination. So when I told her that I wanted to be a lawyer, she got me so much stuff, like law stuff. She went to the store, I can't remember the name of the store, but she got me this like sketchbook, and on one side, like it was a sketchbook, but it was pages in a sketchbook. It was like 30 pages in a sketchbook, and on one side of the page it had a box, and it was like, it had a name, and then on the other side it had another name. So it was like a courtroom docket or something. I don't know how to explain it, but it was like Jasmine versus whoever. So it had the defendant and then the other person on the other side, and then you would write at the bottom like the case number, what the case is about, and if they're guilty or not. Like, it was so cute. If I could remember the name of the store, or I'm gonna call my mom and ask her, I'm gonna put the name of the store in the video. I don't know if they're still open to this day, but that was the cutest thing she's ever done. And she also got me like a bunch of law books. I didn't read them, but it was just, you know, to have there. I did read them when I got older, but it was just, I don't know, she was just great when it came to that type of stuff. Like, she always fed her kids' imagination. Like, anything you told her you wanted to do, she was there like, okay, what we need, what you need to do, where we need to go. Like, she always was there. So yeah, I love my mom for that, for, you know, feeding our imagination from so young. So yeah, but the main reason why I'm like wanting to keep striving, to keep going for my degree, to definitely get my degree in criminal justice is more so like recent events. My friend, we've been friends for a while. We've been friends for like 10 plus years. He was wrongly convicted of a crime that he did not commit. And I'm not just saying this because he's my friend. Like, he was literally wrongfully convicted of a crime that he did not commit. There's so much evidence pointing to the person that actually did it, but he took the fall for it, and now he's, you know, incarcerated. I'm not gonna put his business out there as far as the case. That's none of my business to tell anybody, but it's just, like when I went to his trial, there was like a 3-day trial. I went to the first 2 days. The 3rd day was when he got sentenced. I didn't go to the 3rd day because I did not want to see his face when he got sentenced, because I already knew the outcome. Like, believe it or not, I really already knew the outcome. So I didn't go to the 3rd day, but the first 2 days I just seen how they was doing him, and it was just so bad. So that just makes me want to, you know, get in there. And even though I'm one person can make a change in a lot of things. So I feel like when I get in there, you know, I could put the bug in somebody's ear, try and make a change, because the justice system is not set up for black and brown people, or people, minorities, whoever. It's not set up for us. And I just feel like more of us need to go in there and make a change and make it to where it fits us as well. Like, this is, you know, like I don't feel like it's right. So if you're thinking about it and you're a minority or a black or brown person and you're thinking about getting into criminal justice, this is your sign. Go to school, meet with an advisor, fill out your FAFSA, sign up for classes, take them, pass them, and get your degree, girl, because we gotta get your sign. If you're wanting to go for criminal justice, do it. Let's get up in there. Let's kick the doors down. Let's come in swinging. Let's make our own rules. Like, it's time. It's time. That's a lot of the reason why I want to finish my degree. But me getting into criminal justice has to do with me, you know, being a little girl and wanting to do this all my life. So yeah. I hope that answers your question. So another question that I was asked was, what do I plan on doing after my degree? So I kind of answered that a little bit with the first question. But basically what I want to start out doing is start out being a crime scene investigator. So I want to investigate the crime. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I want to be out there like right after that happened, taking pictures, being on the scene, asking people what happened, trying to piece the puzzle together, figure out, you know, what led to this. And I'm not just talking about like murder crime scenes. I'm talking about any crime scene, robberies, assaults, whatever. Like, not just murder. It's more crime scenes than murders. So I want to do pretty much all of them. I'm not like, and I also have like this obsession with like crime scene shows, like crime shows. Like y'all, I've been watching First 48 since as long as I can remember. Like, literally, that's my show. I know I've seen every episode. I know, there's no doubt in my mind I haven't seen every episode of First 48. I watch Snap, I watch Law and Order. Like, y'all, Law and Order, that's top 10, like, for real. I just started watching 60 Days In. I've been binge watching that on Netflix, and when I have time, of course. I'm mad Netflix only got season 5 on 60 Days In. Like, where can I watch 1 through 5? I mean 1 through 4. I don't know. I gotta find it. Maybe Hulu. Hulu be coming in clutch. What else I be watching? I'll be watching what else I be watching? Oh, I found this new show. It's called First and Last Day, or First Day, Last Day, something like that. It's on Netflix. It documents prisoners for when they first come in, like the processing on how they come in on the first day, and then prisoners that are leaving on their last day. And that's a really good show. I've been watching that too. It's on Netflix. It's only 1 season though, but it's pretty good. So yeah, I've always been fascinated with that. And y'all, when I found Bailey Sarian on YouTube, bro, she is like crime mystery heaven. Okay, like, if y'all don't know who Bailey Sarian is, find her on YouTube. If you're into like crime stuff and murder and mystery solving and putting pieces together and stuff, go subscribe to Bailey Sarian. Her storytelling is unmatched. Okay, I'm not closed-minded or closed off to one. I want to experience all of them. So that's what I want to start out doing. That's my goal right now. I am in the process of starting, you know, my journey onto working as a crime scene investigator. The process though to even become one is so tedious. It's not even just school, like, it's the preparation after school. So it's a lot that you have to do. When you apply and, you know, you get accepted that first round, they want to do like an interview, of course, you know, every job interview. And after the interview, you gotta process your background check, your fingerprints. They want to do I think they do a lot of Texas tests too when you become a crime scene investigator. So you got to do that. It's a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm in the process. I did apply. I applied to a few positions in my area, so I'm just waiting to hear back. I did get a call back from one of them, but it's kind of in a limbo because of like COVID and then a whole bunch of other stuff that they got going on over there. So it's kind of at a standstill, but I did hear back, so that's good. So if you are interested in becoming a crime scene investigator, I do recommend start applying your last semester in college, or like your last year in college, because it takes a while for you to even, you know, be considered. So I'm gonna stay at my job that I'm at now for the time being until, of course, I get a position or an offer or whatever, and we're gonna go from there. But I want to retire from being an attorney, so that's what I want to do. That's like my long-term career. So short term, I want to be a crime scene investigator, and long term, I want to be an attorney. So yeah. And then somebody also asked me, what type of jobs can you get with a criminology degree or a criminal justice degree? There are multiple jobs that you can get. You just have to Google. You have to Google. I say Google because there are different requirements in different states and cities because the laws may be different. With a criminology degree, it also all depends on if you're getting an associate's, if you're going to law school, if you're getting a bachelor's, whatever you have going on, whatever, you know, wherever you are. I know you can be a police officer without a degree. You can just go to high school, and if you're 18 with no background check, if you're 18 with no background, you can actually be a police officer. Like, it's that easy. I'm not saying it's easy like the job, but it's easy to become a police officer because it's no criteria. I'm not downplaying police officers at all. I know y'all job is hard and y'all have one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. I'm not downplaying that at all, but I'm just speaking of facts. The requirements are not there. All you need is a high school diploma, 18, no background, and if you can pass their like basic training, I'm not even gonna call it basic training, if you can pass like the little boot camp, then you got the job pretty much. 3 of my friends are police officers. Like, they get in like nothing, so you can get a job as a police officer. Just check the requirements in your area. Every area might be different, but as far as I know, from what my friends know, from what I was told, you just need a diploma. You got to be 18. You can't have a background, and you got to pass the little training. You can also become a CO, which is pretty much like a correction officer. You can work inside a prison or a jail. Basically, I think you do need a degree for that. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I don't really know because that's not the area that I'm trying to pursue, but I think you need a degree. Again, Google in your area, call the prison, call the county, call some, I don't know, look at job postings, see what's required. But you could do that. You can become a parole officer, you can become a probation officer, you can become CSI, which is a crime scene investigator, which I'm going for. You can become a Secret Service agent, you can become an FBI agent, you can become Homeland Security. There's multiple jobs that you can get. You just have to Google it, literally Google it. And then someone else asked me what type of classes can you take with what type of classes will you take when you're pursuing a criminology degree. There's, again, multiple classes. You just have to check with your school and see what they require. I gave y'all pretty much a breakdown of the classes that I take. I don't really want to go into detail because, again, I don't know what your school might require or what your state might require for you to get an associate degree. You just have to meet with an advisor and figure out what classes are needed so that way you can get your degree. So yeah, but yeah, I hope that answered all of your questions that you had. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comments below and I will be sure to answer them. But yeah, this is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.